everyone. We're live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. My next guest has been on with me once before. Listen up, everybody, because you're going to love this, okay? My next guest is Dr. Kaylee Robinson, and she's the owner of Eve Pet Hospital. I want you to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what makes you different. Listen up.
So Eve Pet Hospital is a brand new emergency pet hospital, just opened in Mesa last year. So we do emergency care, and we bring that family vet value to those scary emergency situations. So we are a non-corporate, privately owned, women-owned business, and we bring back that type of business where the doctor treating your pet is actually, owning the hospital. So any recommendations that we make, you can trust that it's because the people who are actually touching your pet want your pet to get the best care, and it's not some corporate overhead or incentive to charge you more at all.
Now, I have seen your video that you have on your website, and your place is amazing. I want you to tell them a little bit about it.
So we are located on the corner of Broadway and Gilbert in Mesa. We are a nearly 7,000 square foot building. We have over 40 kennel spaces. We have separate dog and cat lobbies, separate dog and cat isolation wards, ICUs. We have oxygen capability, surgery capability. We also have in-house blood work machines, in-house x-rays, so we are a fully stocked hospital.
Now, they're located on the southwest corner of Broadway and Gilbert in Mesa. Now, if you have any questions, they're there for you 24/7, 365 days a year. They do complimentary phone consultations. When you call them, they're going to be the ones that can tell you, can we help them? Can you, or where should you go? Do you have to really run them in or whatever, right? Let's talk about that too.
Exactly. We are there 24/7, 365. You can call us anytime at 480-919-VETS. And we can tell you whether you need to come in right away based on the symptoms that you're describing to us over the phone, or if it is something that you can wait until your regular vet opens in the morning, we will be honest with you about that.
Now, the other thing we wanted to kind of talk about right now, because heat stroke, I mean, we're going to be talking about the fact that it's going to get very hot very soon. It's already
It's already 90 degrees today.
And what could happen?
So, heat stroke is a very potentially fatal disease process in our pets, especially the dogs more often, because you're going to take them out on walks. And something important that you need to know is that it's very hard to see that your dog is having heat stroke, so you need to be very cognizant of the small signs. They don't want to go on the walk. They want to sit down in the shade, or they, just plop down on the sidewalk and they don't want to go further. Don't force them to go further. Make sure that you have enough water. Make sure that you're going to be somewhere where they can get shade and intermittent rest breaks if you have to go out. If at all possible, I recommend walking your dogs before sunrise or after sunset. Anything over 75 degrees, your dog has the potential to get heat stroke.
It's scary. And you know what? They're here to help you if, God forbid, something happens. 24/7, 365 days a year. They're located on the southwest corner of Broadway and Gilbert in Mesa. Their website is evepethospital.com. The phone number, write the number down. Put this information in your phone. It is 480-919-VETS. Okay, so 480-919-VETS.
Yes, 8387.
Okay, so I want to ask you, why did you even, decide to do this?
Well, I've been a vet since 2017, and I've worked for the corporate offices. And it seemed like they were just zooming it in, especially after COVID. Those that were on the floor were not the ones making the decisions for the hospital. And so my business partner and I, Dr. Kafer, we decided we wanted to bring that family vet value where the doctor who owns the practice is actually making the decisions and is actually treating your pet. There were so many people in the corporate industry that board members from faraway offices were determining what kind of care the pet got, and we don't believe in that. We believe that if your pet needs help, the people that make that decision are the ones in the building touching your pet.
You know what I also heard on the video is that you're trying to make it affordable too, as affordable as possible.
Absolutely. Because we are non-corporate, we don't have any of that overhead. And so we're trying to, again, bring that family vet value. Everyone should be able to afford emergency care for their fur baby. And we offer multiple payment options, care credit, scratch pay, all pet, as well as being the most affordable emergency vet in the valley.
And I said to myself, thank you for that, because a lot of people out there, obviously, we're gonna do whatever we can, but one of the things that happens is when it's so out of their price range, they don't do anything, and that's not good either.
No, of course not. We definitely will work with you. Bringing your pet in is the most important thing. If we need to write you prescriptions so that you can go fill them cheaper at a Walgreens or Walmart, we will absolutely do that for you. If that's something that you can wait and see a regular vet and get a price on it, we're going to tell you that. We're going to be honest with you. We're not going to try to price gouge you. We're not going to add anything extra that your pet does not need.
The other thing that I wanted to ask you too, because emergency, when they are an emergency hospital, but to the pet owner, anything is an emergency, right? Tell them what an example of emergencies are.
So anything besides a neuter or vaccines can be an emergency. We do urgent care too, anything from an ear infection to they broke a toenail to they got heat stroke and they need hospitalization. An emergency that people might not know about is if you have a male cat and they are struggling to urinate, that can be an emergency. That can be a potentially fatal urinary blockage.
Oh my.
And things like your dog ate a foreign object, or Easter's coming up, they got into the chocolate. Chocolate is very bad for dogs.
Mm-hmm.
That's an emergency. You need to go to a vet right away. If your large breed dog has a bloated abdomen or they're trying to vomit and can't, that could be bloat, and that needs emergency surgery. So your fur baby's best. When they're not acting right, give us a call. We'll tell you based on their symptoms if you need to come in right away or if it is something that can wait.
And again, that number to call is 480-919-VETS. That's 480-919-VETS. The website is evepethospital.com. They're located on the southwest corner of Broadway and Gilbert in Mesa. Call them. They'll tell you whether or not you need to go to the hospital to bring them in. Your facility is just phenomenal, really, it truly is. And thank you for doing all you can, to help them.
Yeah, and we definitely want to be that stepping stone between your regular vet and specialty center.
Talk about some of the different things that you do provide for the client.
So we have in-house blood work and x-rays. So if something's wrong with your pet, we can get to the bottom of it right then and there, that night, that day. We don't have to send it out necessarily, and you hear back in 3 days.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So we definitely want to give them the care right then and there. Also, we have injectables and medications to send home with you that day.
Now, you do all fur babies. Let's talk about the kind of animals that you work with.
So mostly dogs and cats. If you have other pets, we can try to help you with that. We're not set up to hospitalize things like rabbits and birds, but we can definitely help you with that if you're having an emergency. If they are, have been injured or something like that, we can do pain meds for all types of pets until you can get to a more special center to do your exotic pets. But dogs and cats, we can do anything from treating their broken toenail to giving them a blood transfusion.
Tell them about the QR code that you have here.
So I have a QR code to share with our Facebook listeners, and it'll take you to all of our social media pages. We are on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and you can find us at Eve Pet Hospital on any of the social medias. See what makes us different. See the little cute pictures of all the pets that we have treated, and get to know our staff a little bit.
And watch the video.
Yes, I have a video that does a tour of our facility, so you can kind of see where your fur baby is going to be staying. Anytime that you come into the hospital, we're glad to give you a tour as well, let you come back, see where your baby's going to be staying for the night. So we're very open about that.
And again, give them your final words for today that you want to leave everybody with.
I just want you to know that it can be affordable to see your pet on emergency. If your pet is sick or injured, take them to a veterinary hospital, whether it's Eve or somewhere else, because they do deserve that care, and it can be affordable.
It can be, and that's what she said that she's striving to do for everyone out there. Again, they are available to you 24/7, 365 days a year. They do complimentary phone consultations for people. So again, if you're having an issue, you can call them and they'll tell you, they're gonna be honest with you. That's what I think you wanna get out the most, is that you're there to help people, whether you're close by or not.
Yeah, exactly. I've had people from Glendale call
Sure.
or Gold Canyon that they're like, do I need to rush over there? It's an hour drive. And we can be honest with you whether, yeah, we do think you need to come in, or, you know what, it can wait until morning.
Right, and isn't it nice to know that you have a doctor in the house that can help your fur babies? Because you know, our fur babies mean everything to us.
A lot of us, fur babies are our babies.
Mhm.
Even if you have human children, you treat your fur baby just like one of your children.
If not better. Now again, what I think she wants to get out the most is that they are available to you. They want you to call and find out whether they can help, and they're going to be totally honest with you. They've made things as affordable as they can for people. You could check them out on their website, which is evepethospital.com. The QR code too, you can check that out. They're on all social media. The phone number, put this number in your phone. It is 480-919-VETS, that VETS, that's 480-919-VETS.